Ask Reita Green, the Wallpaper Queen, what makes a successful wallpaper hanger, and she'll tell you it's practice, patience, and believing in yourself. Since 1960, the former dancer and actress has run her own wallpapering business all by herself. But a few years ago, she met Beverly Pate, 58 years her junior, and the two struck up a friendship that blossomed into a business partnership.
Wallpapering is tricky. It's a lot of problem solving. You may start and the pattern looks great and you go towards the end of the wall and you notice the wall kind of goes up and now you run out of your pattern and you have to adjust. But there's a lot of little details and tricks that you have to learn and know for it to be installed properly and look nice and last.
We can do a room all day, 8 hours, a big room. Small rooms, little powder rooms, 2-3 hours. Depends how much wallpaper, how many. Sometimes you just do one little wall.
Reita Green, the Wallpaper Queen, has taught me everything I know. She knows all the tricks. Whenever I feel like I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? She has a solution to the problem.
All right, hooray for our side. I feel 25. I do, I feel young. The only hard part when you're 86 and a half is when you get down to trim and do this. I make sure I give that ladder over there, you know? So then I get on my knees, right? And then I hold on to the run and no problem. Then I'm 25 again. In 1960, I lived here in Burbank. I was 21. And my neighbor, Frida Beach, oh, that woman, she was old then like me now, but I loved that woman because she could do everything. Cook, sew, wallpaper and reupholster, cover shoes to match her dress, make hats. I said, Frida, would you teach me how to do everything? So she did. She taught me how to do everything. I had a guest house in the back and I bought some very inexpensive wallpaper. I put that up and she said, Rita, you have a knack for this. You should do it for a living. Now I'm talking about 1960. Oh, Frida, nobody's gonna hire a woman. Oh, how do you know? Put an ad in the Valley Green sheet. Lady wallpaper hanger, reliable, fair price. They started calling. Wow, and I've been working ever since.
First time I actually had seen her, she was walking through my front yard with a ladder under one arm and a table in the other arm, literally just, and I'm like, do you need help? That's the first thing I said, the first encounter. She's like, oh no, I'm fine. And I was just blown away. I couldn't believe that here this 83, 4-year-old lady was about to hang my wallpaper by herself on a ladder at that. I don't even think I'd renter's insurance yet.
When I met Beverly, I was thinking in the back of my head, someday I have to find somebody to help. Well, when I met Beverly at her home in Burbank, 2.5 years ago, I think it was, she was working in the bathroom with a power drill going, drrr, drrr. And I say, Miss Beverly, are you working with a power tool? Oh yes, she said, I hung all my drapes. I said, I gotta get to know this young lady.
She taught me how to plant. I never learned how to plant or garden. And I'd give out flowers with her on holidays. We kind of just started, having a little friendship.
She was exactly what the universe wanted me to have. She has eagle eyes and I'm old. I'll say, Beverly, make sure I do this right. Those seams have to look right, and she's picky. Oh, she's picky.
I call her Auntie Rita. We're closer than friends. We're like a family. And she just, I don't know, she'll call, or it's like she knows if I'm going through something. She was just that person that was always there. And of course there's friends I've made in LA, but it's kind of a different connection that I have with Rita. She's always happy. She's always trying to uplift people. She's always trying to make someone else's day better.
The older you get, the more friends you need, because It's lonesome. See, when you're young, you're really rushing around and going to nightclubs and doing this and doing that and dancing. But when you get older, you need them. Life is give and take. If somebody gives you something, don't you want to say thank you? And what can I do for them to make them happy? Keep it simple, everybody. It's give and take.
Rita and Beverly are staying busy. You can follow their work on Instagram at Wallpaper Queen Green.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your community, click the subscribe button here. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.